Power doesn't make you a leader, people do. I learned that the hard way. I started out as a young woman who just wanted to tell stories, but what I discovered was this: true leadership is about empathy. It's about connecting with people. You don't lead from above. You lead from beside, by listening, by seeing, by feeling what they feel. In all my years of interviewing and learning from some of the greatest minds of our time, I realized something simple but profound. The more you give, the more you get, and the more you help others, the more successful you become. That's the real secret to success and influence. It's not the money, it's not the fame, it's the impact you make. When you pour into others, you fill your own soul. That's how real success feels. There was a time in my career when I thought I had to do everything, be everywhere, say yes to everyone. But life taught me you can't have everything and do everything at the same time. Real wisdom comes when you learn the power of focus, when you understand that saying no is sometimes the most powerful form of leadership. When life tests you, remember this: every challenge, every setback, every delay, they're not there to stop you. They're shaping your strength, your patience, your purpose. I've been told no 1,000 times, but each no redirected me closer to the yes that mattered. And if you're still trying to find your way, hear me clearly. The best way to succeed is to discover what you love and find a way to offer it to others. That's how you build a life of meaning, not just achievement. So, wherever you are in your journey, remember, your influence doesn't come from what you have. It comes from who you are. Keep showing up. Keep giving. Keep growing. You know, I've learned that success is not about who cheers for you when you're winning. It's about who stands beside you when the lights go out. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Real friendship, real loyalty, real leadership. It's tested in your lowest moments, not your highest. In my journey from a small-town girl in Mississippi to becoming one of the most recognized women in the world, I realized something important. Great communication begins with connection. It's not about how loud you speak. It's about how deeply you touch hearts. When you lead, when you speak, when you share, it's not your words people remember, it's how you made them feel. That's what leadership truly is: the power to connect, to inspire, to remind others of their worth. And you know what real success feels like? It's liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. That's it. It's not about chasing validation or comparison. It's about alignment, being at peace with who you are, and proud of what you're building. I've been blessed with awards, recognition, and achievements, but none of it matters if I can't look in the mirror and feel joy about the person looking back. I want you to remember this. The best gift you can give yourself is time. Time to learn. Time to grow. Time to become. We live in a world that glorifies hustle, but the truth is, the most powerful growth happens in the stillness, in those quiet moments when you listen to your own voice instead of the noise around you. So, take a breath. Give yourself grace. Success is not a race, it's a rhythm. And once you find that rhythm, life starts to flow. There was a time in my life when I didn't know what tomorrow would bring. I was just a young girl from Mississippi with a dream bigger than my circumstances. And somewhere along the way, I learned something powerful. When you're open to what's possible, you stop being afraid of what's not. Fear used to control me, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But the moment I opened myself to possibility, fear lost its power. The world began to expand the minute I decided to believe that more was possible. You see, life will test you over and over, but every time it does, you get to choose how you respond. Your journey begins with a choice to get up, step out, and live fully. I made that choice every single time the world told me I wasn't good enough. Every rejection, every closed door, every doubt. Because the truth is, courage isn't about not feeling afraid. It's about moving anyway. And as I moved forward, I learned something even deeper. To move forward, you have to give back. Giving has always been the foundation of my purpose. Whether it was through the Oprah Winfrey show, the schools I helped build, or simply listening to someone who needed to be heard, I discovered that the more you pour into others, the more life pours back into you. The true mark of leadership isn't power, it's service. It's the ability to lift others as you rise. And let me tell you something else. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Whatever hurt you, whatever didn't go right, whatever mistake you made, it's done. Don't let your past steal your present. Every sunrise is an invitation to start again, to dream again, to live again. I'm here to tell you it's never too late to become everything you were meant to be. Keep moving, keep giving, and keep believing. There was a time when I kept replaying old versions of myself, the mistakes, the insecurities, the pain. I thought if I carried them long enough, somehow I could fix them. But life taught me something powerful. You don't have to hold yourself hostage to who you used to be. Every single day, you get a new chance to rewrite your story. The person you were yesterday does not define the person you can become today. People often ask me, Oprah, how did you turn your life around? And my answer has always been the same. Nothing happens until you decide. You can't wait for the perfect time or the perfect opportunity. The moment you decide, truly decide, that your life will be different, that's when everything begins to shift. Decision is power. It's not the external world that changes first, it's the internal one. And sometimes, when life closes a door, it's not punishment, it's preparation. Every ending is a new beginning. But I chose to see it as a new beginning, a chance to use my voice in a new way, to build a network, to reach even further. Because the truth is, when one chapter closes, another one is waiting to be written, and it's often the best one yet. I've also learned that whatever you put out comes back to you. This is the law of the universe. If you put out love, it comes back multiplied. If you put out bitterness, that too returns to your door. The energy you give is the energy you live. That's not just spiritual talk, it's life's unshakable truth. So today, choose to let go. Choose to decide. Choose to begin again. Because everything you want starts with one brave decision. To move forward. There's one truth I've learned after decades of walking through storms, success, and silence. Life doesn't give you what you dream of. It gives you what you live for. I didn't become Oprah Winfrey overnight. I became her through years of pain, perseverance, and purpose. I learned that success isn't about fame or fortune. It's about alignment. Alignment with who you are, what you believe in, and what you're willing to stand for when the world tests you. The real secret to success and influence isn't luck. It's purpose. You see, when life tests you, remember this: you have a choice. Always. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your choices. I was a little girl born in poverty in Mississippi, told I'd never amount to anything. But I made a decision early on. My past would not define my future. I chose to believe in something greater, to show up every single day with intention. Every choice I made was a seed, and one day, those seeds grew into a life far beyond what I could imagine. Live your best life, on purpose, with purpose. That's the mantra I've lived by. Your best life isn't about what you have, it's about how you live. It's about waking up every morning and asking yourself, how can I serve today? Because when you live with purpose, success follows naturally. And let me tell you something powerful. Gratitude changes everything. When you stop focusing on what you've lost and start celebrating what you have, the world around you transforms. Gratitude doesn't just shift your mood, it shifts your destiny. It reminds you that even in the darkest moment, there's still light, there's still grace, there's still more ahead. So don't rush through life waiting for someday. Live in the moment, because it's all you ever really have. Every second is your chance to reset, to choose again, to rise again. If you're watching this, take it as your sign. Don't wait for the right time. This is the right time. Live with purpose. Choose gratitude and define your own story. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone out there needs this reminder too. Share it. Subscribe. Let's keep reminding the world your story isn't over yet.